Liberty Wing. Out of an abundance of caution, new travel restrictions have been put in place by the Department of Defense in an effort to stop the spread of COVID-19 virus. While these changes have been sudden and drastic, it is important to remember that there are still no confirmed cases at RAF Lakenheath, Mildenhall, or Feltwell, and therefore the risk of illness is still low at our location. Chief Sholkoff and I, along with the entire command team, continue to prioritize the health and well-being of the entire Liberty Wing family and will continue to share updates and information as they flow from higher headquarters.
As of 13 March 2020, travel to all CDC Level 3 countries, which now includes all of Europe, is prohibited for DoD military members and highly discouraged for family members as well. Members returning from those areas will be subject to a 14-day quarantine where they will stay at home, practicing social distancing, and monitor their health conditions. This does not apply to travel in which you return prior to 13 March. Members on leave or TDY in a CDC Level 3 area should return to home station as soon as possible, quarantine, and self-monitor for 14 days. If you start to experience symptoms, please call the appointment line during duty hours or the emergency room during non-duty hours for further instructions. It is very important that you do not go to the hospital if you are showing symptoms and risk spreading illness to others, whether it be cold or COVID-19.
All official travel, to include PCS, is now on hold, and travel off the island is prohibited for military members. Family members and our civilians are highly discouraged from travel off island. For those expecting to PCS in the next 60 days, if able, stop all irreversible travel preparations, to include moving out of your house. Assume we will be under this restriction until at least mid-May. Detailed PCS guidance can be found on MyPERS. Paid leave is now restricted to mainland UK, with the exception of London. Due to the volume of confirmed cases, we are prohibiting travel to London within the M25 ring for military personnel and highly discourage travel to London for civilian personnel and dependents. I would advise against making any non-refundable travel plans, as we may be forced to increase restrictions on what constitutes local leave. Leadership at all levels should minimize meetings to mention essential, with minimal personnel in attendance, and are highly encouraged to use alternate means such as virtual or telephone meetings.
Any events or activities involving mass gatherings, currently defined as 50 people or more, will be canceled in order to align with social distancing criteria. This does not include church services, though social distances at those services is still highly encouraged. DoDEA is making preparations in the event schools will close, but at this time, schools here in the UK will remain open. There are currently no plans to close the Child Development Center or the Youth Center. The MWR and fitness facilities will remain open at this time, and we ask that you continue to clean machines after use. Updates will continue to flow through your chain of command, as well as Air Force Connect app and the 48th Medical Group Facebook page.
We will continue to generate combat air power and responsive combat support. The mission of the Liberty Wing does not stop. This is a fluid situation, and guidance will continue to flow from higher headquarters that will support us in working through impacts to our wing. We will host another virtual town hall on the 48th Medical Group Facebook page this Friday, March 20th, where we will once again have subject matter experts available to answer your questions from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. and again from 1600 to 1700. I will reemphasize that while we're adhering to DoD guidance and taking measures to mitigate the spread of COVID-19, the risk to you and your family remains low. Thank you for all that you do in taking care of each other.